Right, you see where all the female parts are? You might be able to see inside. There's one in there as well. In there. In there. What you need to do is make sure there's clearance, so all the boys are not going to get cock blocked.
Okay, BBC's tonight's entertainment is Sophie Alice Baxter.
Sophie Alice Baxter.
Sophie Alice Baxter. No, that's well.
Go make this hard go! Super fucking volcano eruption! Let's go! Yeah! Don't clip that. I just randomly slapped myself around the face 5 times in the bathroom, and they were producing really satisfying slaps. But it really hurts now. Let's see if I can get it on stream. Oh. What a satisfying slap sound. I've got, you know, I got dealt a rough hand. I've got a micro pick.
What was that? I am a gundam.
Hello. Orange. I'll turn you right down. Yo, hi. You gonna be playing the new remastered Gundam game? I'm hoping to. I don't know what one that is though. It's the Thief game that was on Vita. Oh wow, the PSP. Wow. Yeah, I'll give that a go if it's going to be on Steam. And welcome, El. How are you doing? Yeah, I'll give that a go. Never played the PSP Vita. I only played the PSP for about 3 or 4 weeks, and I gave it back because I couldn't use the shoulder buttons. Because I remember buying the console with what was it? Wipeout Pulse or Wipeout Pure or something like that, and I'm gonna say a GTA game that came out, launch game for the PSP. I think I bought both those and a carry case. It was all in at Woolworths for a shop in the UK that no longer exists. And I think I paid about £190 for it, which weren't a bad deal, I didn't think at the time. But then I got home and I realised that I couldn't hold it like how I wanted, like, and use the controls properly. It felt weird to do the L and R buttons or the shoulder buttons whilst playing Wipeout. I just couldn't hold it because of the way, I don't know, I just couldn't do it. So I just sent it all back. It was a right shame. So yeah, being able to play that, good. I have the real grade high new to start later. Nice. That is,
You got a beard!
where are you, my child? Oh, it's in there. It's down there. It's in one of the pods. Welcome, Jude. How you doing? Hope you're having a good lunch, dude. Yeah, sorry I wasn't on yesterday. It was my sister's birthday. And I sort of rushed out of the house, so I didn't get time to put like a message out or anything on my socials or anything like that. So I just rushed out the door. So no stream yesterday, unfortunately, but I'm here today. And there is a video being uploaded to YouTube as we speak, where we take a look at these guys, the knockoffs that Gonzo sent me. But we are going to be building this today across YouTube and Twitch. We had one by me, Woolworths. It was a great shop. Games were pretty cheap. Yeah, I used to love going in there for the pick and mix back in the day. And it wasn't a bad shop for like all of your sort of like daily goods. Like, you know, you can go in there for a little bit of shopping, maybe some clothes, maybe some household goods like some cushions and mugs and kitchenware, pick a mix and stuff like that. It wasn't a bad shop, but unfortunately it shut down. It's a shame because I used to like going Woolworths. Now I do believe Woolworths still exists out there in the wild. I think in Australia and maybe parts of America, but certainly I don't think there's any left in the UK. Right, so we are going to be looking at this today. This is an absolute abomination. I do not recommend anyone buy this kit. I'm just building this for the lulz and just to highlight how bad this kit is. It is terrible. Forewarning, it might not get completed because it's really that bad. But I'll give it my best. Man, this rubbish is trash. It's got so much flash on it that you got to whittle down. It's got a finger missing, which isn't in the box. And yeah, it's got loads of mold lines and flash and extra bits and detail that's all sort of blown and mushroomed. So no, I don't expect anything to fit whatsoever. But trust me when I say, do not buy this kit unless you really want to give it a go and have a laugh, because it is. I do not recommend it. Oh baby, I'm right on time. Please, the glue. Get the glue. It's not that bad. Oh. It's not that bad, he says. Oh. I am unfortunate. I've got to take off the because I did have YouTube chat down here. Unfortunately, I've got to take that off because it is. I found out against terms of service on Twitch. So until that changes, unfortunately, I can't put Twitch YouTube chat on my Twitch. So anyone that wants to be part of the chat and wants to be down here, come over to Twitch. You're all welcome. But if YouTube is your platform of choice, it's fine. I can read it out from here. I've got my ages together now. Hips were no problem for me, neither were the side skirts, but damn, is this kit wobbly. Put an action base for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a good build, don't get me wrong, but I just think the hip skirts are a little bit obnoxious, especially in Gundam mode. But it does need to be on an action display stand for some really good poses. I agree. I think I know what's going on. Rick! What's going on? What's going on? Let me know. Is your Twitch marked as drugs or something? Possibly. I might have to turn that off. However, even if let's edit this. Let's viewers know that your stream features branded content, includes product placement. Yeah, I've done all that. Oh, drugs and I don't do drugs, or I'm not drinking alcohol, so I can turn that off. Right, okay, cool. That's been uploaded. That's why I haven't seen you. Oh, right. Well, the thing is, when I'm drinking beer, I've got to have that ticked, unfortunately, because obviously that includes intoxication, even though intoxication, in my view, means getting absolutely wrecked. And when it says drugs and other things, it's like, oh man, this guy's taking drugs, I don't want to watch that. That's not the case. It's I sometimes have a beer on stream and I've got to tick that as part of a legal requirement on Twitch, but because it's so broad, I've got to tick it, and whenever someone sees that, it makes you think, oh Jesus Christ, he's smoking pot or injecting, and no, that's not the case. But yeah, I've turned that off now, mate, because yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Some people might have it to set that it doesn't show on. Don't send me notifications for people that are doing that. Oh, okay, fine, that's cool. Thank you for the heads up, mate. But when I do have a beer, unfortunately, I've got to turn that on. Oh, UAE blocks it. Oh, that sucks, man. But if you can't, if you know, drinking alcohol is against the rules and all that sort of stuff, yeah, it kind of makes sense. All right, that does make sense now. So yeah, I've turned it off for now. But obviously I've got to turn it on when I am having a beer. I've got Ribena today. I'm all good. Massive jug. I have took a break from building for a few months after building the Oracle. Nice. Somebody, welcome back. Fucking Jesus Christ, rules. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Unfortunately, one of these legs is super glued on because the seller refused to refund it or replace the parts, and pack up their shop a few weeks ago later after getting many complaints. Oh wow, that is a shame. You get a warning from Twitch about it. No, I didn't get any warnings, no, but it's I've got to cover my back just in case. Like, say I'm drinking on stream, having a few beers or whatever, and I get a warning or I get told off or whatever. I'd rather have that I'd rather follow the rules rather than receive any sort of even a warning, because once you get a warning, you might be red flagged, or your account might be flagged. So yo Remy, how you doing? And welcome John. Unfortunately, again, when it comes to terms of service, I can't have YouTube chat on Twitch because I found out that's against terms of conditions as well. So Twitch chat is going to be normal down here, but YouTube chat, I'll respond to you guys. Unfortunately, you're not going to be on the screen, so that sucks, but that's Twitch. I'm in their house, I got to follow their rules. Get the sandpaper and the glue, you're going to fucking love this. Well, the unboxing video is going up today on YouTube, so it's uploading right now, and I'll finalize it after the stream. But yeah, building this thing is going to be an adventure, because I have built something from this brand before and it went in the bin because it was the Exia and it was so bad. It is my connection, or why is the picture kind of stuttery? Or is that just me? Oh, you know what? It is very stuttery, isn't it? That might be because I am uploading. Maybe if I pause, can I pause the upload? Oh, I don't know. Oh wow, my KPPS is at 4,000. It's terrible. What is going on? Oh, you know what? I'll upload the video after the stream. I think that's what's doing it, because I'm uploading the video. It's all oh, it's not drafted. I've got to start all over again. Never mind. Balances out with me having no signal. Yeah, it's all coming back now. It's all coming back. Yeah, it was the upload. I am sorry. Yeah, I've just got done building the PG Gundam Unicorn. Looks great. It's a good kit, isn't it? Let's be honest. And it's a massive. The perfect grade unicorns are massive. My mandala is done. Just building a stand and some effect parts. I'm very happy with it. Nice. Nice. Welcome, Gav. Hope you had a good weekend, mate. I might need better internet. So it's tanking my upload. I have nothing. I said don't walk away. So I had a pretty decent weekend. My friend come over, Martin, and we watched the 24-hour race in Nürburgring. Great race, but what a bad result for Team Rover Racing. They got pole position. They were leaders of the entire race for the entire 24 hours, in first position the whole time. And because a Aston Martin team opened the door for him to go past the traffic, he then went round the corner and closed the door on Kevin Esther, and Kevin Esther spun him out because he had no choice, because his second place was right up his arse. He couldn't do nothing about it. So they penalised him by 1 minute 40, and they didn't take it the entire race because they were trying to fucking... they didn't take the penalty because they were arguing it the whole time. And then come the end of the race, that 1 minute 40 was added on to his time, and there was only 20 seconds between him and second place at the end of the race. And he just ended up being second. Absolutely devastating. It was not his fault, but he was penalised for it because there was a crash. It's just so, yeah, but that's racing. It was literally a 24-hour sprint. That was crazy. So if you can watch the race back or the highlights or anything like that, please do. It was a fun race. And then I saw my sister yesterday. I spent the weekend fine-tuning my PC that I've had for a month or so. Ended up reinstalling Windows and GPU drivers. Yeah, sometimes you've got to do that. Just do the chipset, the drivers, Windows updates and all that nonsense. It is a ball ache. But at least it posted, because the last thing you want is to put it all together and you turn it on and you don't even get a BIOS post. Make sure your BIOS is up to date as well. Yeah, it's crazy when you build a PC. Your butt starts doing this. Right. We got my God, Gonzo, why? I can't tell what's detail and what's not. Watch Ford versus Ferrari, great film. I still need to watch that, and F1, the movie, which is coming out this month, I think, the end of this month or beginning of July, with Brad Pitt. And I want to see that as well. It was either packing it with some dirty. Oh well, you know. That's. I mean, you're right. You had to do it with something. But these were light enough, I guess. Oh my God. You can't even clean these up nice. You know what I mean? Rush is also good. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, that's a really good movie. Nicky, the guy who played Nicky Lauda, done a really good job. And Chris Hemsworth. Very, very good. Very good film. This makes me happy. I'm happy to make you happy, but right now this is cringe. Fallout 4 with the Gundam mod was fun. I've not played Fallout 4 in ages. I think the last time I played it was on 360 question mark. And after being told by the weathermen or whatever they're called, the Minutemen, oh, your base is under attack, for like the 100th time, I just turned the game off. I never completed it. Oh, and the fact that you'd be walking around out of nowhere, fucking one of those death stalkers or whatever, the death claws would just come out of nowhere and just absolutely yeet you into the atmosphere. But, oh, okay, cool. But then obviously when you're playing on the PC with different mods and updates and whatnot, it's a better experience, I'm sure. My experience was raw. I have to return to work. See ya. Have a good day, dude. And thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. I really appreciate you, mate. Right, so I need PCC and PCC. That's these two, which don't look like they're going to fit whatsoever, because of all the flash. Let's see if this goes in this hole. I don't think it will. I didn't think it would go in that hole. What a surprise. Because these pegs have mushroomed, so trying to put them in the hole is a no bueno. The first polycap is a foul. And not only that, the actual hole itself and the shoulder of the polycap don't align whatsoever. Let's try these. Oh, that popped in. That popped in. Worked. Okay, okay. Build, yeah, it's complete builder error, 100%. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut that off completely. Shove that in there like that. Shove that in there like that and hope for the best. Oh my. I wish I would have known this was today. I'd have built mine at the same time. Oh, I mean, that's going to be fine, right? That looks all right, don't it? That looks absolutely perfect. Perfection. Slow drive home. Wow. Get the glue. It's ABS. I'll have to use ABS cement. I do have ABS cement, but not stuff for the desk. I do need to get myself some. But you know what? I'm going to undo this and cut off that other peg, because that other peg is causing a tolerance issue. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing wrong with this. That poly cap is being squished because I was putting it in the wrong way around. That's why. User error. Oh my god. It's that was not supposed to go in that hole. That's why. So okay, no, never mind. I'll take the L. It was supposed to go widthways, not lengthways. Like that way instead of that way. Let's see how. Oh, that goes together way better. Right, so we need to put the C12 in here, which is the neck, which isn't a polycap, so that's nice. And C12. I can't find C12. Oh, that was C12. A13. My god, this is going to look so cool. Old man shouts at clouds today on Twitch. I can't help it, man. You know, these things are officially the worst kits you could ever possibly work on. That's it. I mean, it's the truth. I've had a few knockoff kits. The worst one was the gun cannon, red plastic. Oh, bled through the paint and made it look patchy. Oh, nasty. Okay, so I need the smiley face sticker. That goes in there. And then A18. Mate, if this actually fits in here and doesn't pop out, I'll be impressed. It pops out. How the hell did I know that that was going to happen? Okay, I fixed it. Oh, someone 3D printed the Apache and set it on my desk. What's a good primer so I don't have to sand the fun out of it? A good primer for resin. I mean, I've just used Mr. Hobby. I used Mr. Finishing Surface 1500 on this Jeddah, and that seems to have worked just fine. Thinned, but you can get this in a spray can if you don't want to use it on an airbrush. But you do need to. I thin this 50% with leveling thinner, and it works just fine. Yeah, those. Oh, right. Yeah, even if you prime it, that won't hide the 3D printed lines. You've got to sand them down, unfortunately. Yeah, there's unless you get putty. What you can do, and this is going to be an absolute ball ache, and you probably won't want to do it. Is you can get Tamiya putty and Tamiya thinner, and sort of make like a paste, like a thin wash. But the more thin as the thin it's going to be, and you can brush that on, let that set, and then sand it down. And what it does is it fills the lines and holes. But ultimately, you might need to get Bondo basically. Yeah. So yeah, sand it down, because no amount of prime is going to hide that, unless you really put it on thick, and then it will just look like dog shit and probably ruin the model. That is a shame, because you can get rid of those lines via ride height or by print height, and by orientating the part ever slightly on the build plate, and it stops those lines. What brand is the knockoff Kyrios? It's from a brand you should avoid. I can't tell. I don't know what brand it is. It's this one. But if you put knockoff Kyrios or knockoff 00 kits into Google, this image might pop up. But I really don't suggest you you buy it. It's a new brand. And the clear parts just come out again. I asked my Chinese co-worker, he said it just says Gundam name, no branding anywhere. Right, okay, gotcha. Yeah, this clear part isn't coming out. It keeps coming out, so I don't think this is going to work, but I'll give it a go. That's the thick stuff though. It might not work at all. but we'll give it a go. Love the smell of pear drops. And these stickers, I've not washed this plastic in any way, so these stickers might peel like within a day or so, just like literally lift off, because the adhesive on these stickers might not want to work with this plastic. But it is what it is. It's like a one-day build. Yo, Master Goblin, how you doing? Master build. Oh, I could just stab myself. Don't stab yourself with your tools. If you have some epoxy putty, a small bit on a section that's hidden from view is a good for holding on clear parts. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I don't trust the I don't trust them with the plastic. I don't know whether what sort of compound it is. So you can go out and get yourself some ABS and some poly glues and whatnot, and PS glues and CA glues and whatnot, and it just might end up just absolutely melting the plastic. I'm not going to try and make this look like reasonable. This is putting this together just for shits and giggles. Right, so A14 goes on the front. I'm doing good. I've done a high new V2RG. Nice. The stickers always peel. Mold release, it's still on the plastic cover. Yeah, I mean, if they are using mold release, they are definitely using really, really old technology, because newer kits don't require mold release. They don't use that anymore. So yeah, definitely, if you're going to paint this kit for whatever reason, give it a wash, and a detergent, just to get rid of the film that may be on the plastic. I'll put together better Kinder Egg toys. My word. I'm doing this so you don't have to. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. The weather was quite nice. I was didn't sleep very well on Saturday night because there was a bit of a storm and it was really muggy and sticky. The humidity here was crazy, and it was about 32 degrees. So 32 degrees high humidity, no matter where you are, is a bit I'm doing good. I am still gonna do it. Mold lands. I almost bought Dune the Awakening yesterday, but then realised I'm buying a Switch game on Thursday, the 26th. So I decided not to. I'm trying to save as much money as I can because I'm going up to Leicester for a weekend early July, so I need to sort of be prepared for that. And the build off starts on July the 1st, so if anyone wants to take part in the build off, please join the Discord. All the details are under the build off intro or build off info channel on the Discord. There will be model kits and trophies and stickers up for grabs. Who will win this year? It's going to span 8 weeks, so you get plenty of time. And if you missed it last week, we finished snapping together the perfectibility. The thing is an absolute beast. Again, thank you so much to Gonzo for all his efforts. I'm going to be making a start on that project possibly after my birthday in November. I don't know whether this is gonna look half decent or not. I'm gonna start building the MG Gundam Mark 78-2 3.0. Nice. I've only ever built one of those, and it's the Ichiban Kuji version. I think it was a grade C, I remember, or a grade B. Weren't too terrible, but it's got to have a bit of care with it because it's a bit on the fragile side, because there's loads of little bits and pieces, and it ends up being quite delicate in places. So it's a good mold, but I think I've heard that the 2.0 is a little bit better, but then I've not built a 2.0, so I wouldn't know. But certainly enjoy the process. Now if that goes in there like that, we're getting there. Oh, we've got to put stickers in. I'm going to need you to look at some Mando's pictures when you need a break from Kyrios. Tell me how many missiles I should have shooting. Oh, okay. All of them. Because I know that thing comes with like the missile covers, like the little caps, and all the effect parts to shoot the missiles. Shoot all of them. Every single one. Like full burst mode. Do it. I know Lily Frey was keen on getting that kit as well, if it's the same kit that I think that you're talking about. I personally wouldn't mind that kit. I saw it a few months ago and I was like, yeah, I would enjoy building that. It looks like a lot of fun. Or you could do one side not firing missiles and the other side firing missiles, I suppose. You know, you can mix and match. If you put them on the Discord, I will have a look now. I keep getting direct messages from someone called Arabella. I'm pretty sure they're like a graphic designer or something. Good thing I have backups for the build-off. I'm still entering the judges competition. Nice. No camera on work phone. Oh, okay, no worries, no worries. But yeah, if you're building the model kit that has all those missiles and missile effects and stuff, then yeah. Oh, if I'm still entering the judges competition. Oh, okay, okay. Well, my kit is up there for building, and I have it under good authority. The Gundam Models has shipped me the P Bandai kits that I paid for earlier on in the year or last year. I can't remember. He's had them for a little bit, so I will decide if they don't get here in time. I'll still build that one. I'm glad you got options though. Best book I've the book is super nice. Best book I've used yet. Oh, awesome. What, better than the Sky Defender? Or have you not started the Sky Defender yet? Because that's a really nice book. That is the best book I've used. This thing is this is amazing. It's like one of those books that you'd get with a resin project. It really depends on when my brain gets over losing my dad at the weekend. Oh my god! I'm so sorry, man. That's horrendous news. I really am sorry. Now, if there's anything you need, man, just DM me. Damn. Yeah, that's gonna be a big deal to take in. So one day at a time, man. One day at a time. Keep your mind busy. Oh shit. When is the G-Quux episode? It's going to be later on today. It's almost 2 o'clock now, so it normally goes live at about 5:30 on Amazon Prime. I don't know where everyone is in the world, but it is today, the last episode. It's going to be weird because obviously both timelines have got to continue without any sort of interruptions, but I do believe like Amaru and Shah perished in counterattack, so they should not exist in the other unless they were sent through and they're part of this universe and they go back. Well, I don't know. It's going to be very strange. it would be even stranger if Sailor Mass was piloting the RX-78-2 that come through last week. Just caught up with the show last night. I hate it. Yeah, a lot of people aren't. A lot of people are loving it because it's complexity and all the fan service, but it's taken a bit of a dive for me. It's way too messy. It's way too. The writing and the pacing is really too fast. I mean, to do something this complex. Don't let that drag you all down. Oh man, it's not not necessarily dragging me down, but I do have an empathy setting. You know, loss is always horrible. It's always rough, man. And I didn't even know your dad was ill or sick. It was so, you know, it's, but then it's no one else's business, so you're well within your right to not ever mention it. You know, it's no one's business. But yeah, it is tough, man. Dealing with loss and all the aftermath, I guess, with bills and paperwork and funerals and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, if you ever need an event or you ever need a chat or whatever, like I say, DMs are always open. Can always give you my WhatsApp as well. Over Discord DMs if you need a chat or whatever. LOL, spoiler man. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to drop any spoilers. But I do believe that the show should have been given at least 24, 25 episodes because of the complexities of alternate universe and the Kira and all that sort of stuff, and just like explain it a little bit more, because whoever's, you know, the show must have to sort of contend with people that have never seen Gundam before. They don't even know the nuances or the references or anything like that, and it's like, huh? So, you know, they could have done a bit better of a job sort of explaining it, I guess. And like I say, all the fan service that they've peppered throughout, it's almost like we're trying to tell a story but keep all these other fans happy as well. So I don't know, I'm not necessarily for it or against it, but objectively I'm a bit confused by it all. Subjectively, I just think it's too fast, and the pacing is just a bit much. Right, now this is going to go on here, and I need to, oh my god. Oh, this is a janky build for sure. I appreciate the offer. I've got all kinds of sympathy shoulders to fall on. Okay. Well, at least there's that. At least there's that. Do you think Gundam is going to win and would be one-sided fight? I think it will. I mean, I think the Gundam will destroy the G-Thread, and possibly the G-Quux, because season 2 we get rebuild kits, everybody. Hooray! So I don't know whether they'll get destroyed, but they'll certainly get damaged. That actually went in there okay, actually. Which is why I'm a bit confused, because no, this kit comes with stickers, doesn't it? It doesn't come with the clear eyes. tell you what, I'll do that instead. That goes there. And then the eyes wrap around. This sticker's bad. This sticker's real bad. This Gundam is going to look ridiculous. The close-up is possibly going to be shameful. Oh my god. Now, if you don't like putting stickers on SD kits, you are not going to enjoy this. Kyrios going to be the new Twitter banner. Oh, mate, I can't do that. Yeah, I need to get my friend who done the photography for my Wing Gundam to do the take a photograph of the Project Unleashed as the banner, but I might change it to myself. I might do it myself. He's a very good photographer, but I'm pretty sure I can come up with something because he was the one who done the Wing Gundam. And you wouldn't have known, but that was taken on my dining room table during the day. Yeah, he's a very good photographer, and it looks like it's in a void. And that's all down to exposure and shutter times and flashes and whatnot. Very, very clever man. And it was done on a perspex as well, so it's quite good. How do the G-Clock Season 2 gonna make sense? I think they're gonna go to the other universe. That, for it to make sense like that, yeah. You know, Matthew and Nyan going to the actual real UC timeline is going to be crazy. And obviously, Amaru, Shah, and Layla will die. They will no longer cease to exist. Or that, sorry, they will cease to exist for it to make sense, you know? Oh, I don't know. It's yeah, it's kind of wild. Whatever they're doing, it's all over the shop. I can't say that I'm enjoying it as much as I wanted to. I was, you know, I was quite excited for the alternate timeline stuff, but I didn't expect it to go all Axis and Kira and, you know, all that sort of like Layla song shit. You know, the old new type stuff, you know, kind of wild. Um, it's gonna have to be a blind Kyrios because the sticker doesn't line up, so the eyes go behind. Unreal. I like that you're fiddling with that, and I'm posing this monster. Yeah, I've not been lucky enough to pick up that kit just yet. Oh, I am really fiddling with this kit to the point where I want to throw it. But I've got to give it my best before I can't give in. And I just broke it. That's awesome. So you can go in one side. I watched Daredevil, the new season on Disney Plus over the weekend. Because they are doing, I think it's 4 months for £1.99. You do get adverts on TV shows, but you don't get adverts during movies, so that's nice. I can't remember what movie I watched. I think it was some sort of Marvel movie that I hadn't seen yet. And I've forgotten what it is, so obviously it wasn't that important. Right, so if I put those ends in first and then push that down, hopefully that will smush better, he says. I am really concentrating because one push in the wrong place and this thing will break. I'm telling you now. Don't buy this kit. Don't buy it. Save your money. He's got a... He's got a Punjab head. What what do you say? I've got no words for this kit. I mean, the HG kit of this is gonna cost you pennies anyway. If it needs reprinting, I'm not sure. Oh, it's very bad. I'll be honest with you. These kits are horrendous. And I sent one of these kits over to a good friend in America. Demon. I haven't spoken to him for a while. Hope he's okay. I sent him the Thrones Vi, and I didn't send the instruction manual for a build stream. That went as well as you thought we would have done. Oh man, it won't even close up properly. Sort that sticker out a little bit, make it look vaguely a bit better, but not at all better in any way, because the eye stickers go into the head, so you can't see the eyes because the sticker's wrong. That's really bad. Ignore my nails. I self cannibalize. I have done for years. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. Fun. Right, so that's the body and the head. We get to make the backpack now. I can't believe this transform. Well, it doesn't transform, does it? Let's be honest. Turning this into flight mode. It's gonna be insane. However, this is possibly the worst out of the 3 bootlegs the Gonzo sent down, and I am eternally, I'm shitting on this kit all over the place, but I am eternally grateful, obviously. But yeah, I'll be checking those kits out next week. Oh my god, this is going to be horrendous. This thing is I'm going to enjoy taking a photograph of this, taking pics of this thing to then put on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. just for funds. Just to highlight just how bad these kits are. And it's not even a case of, oh, you need to try it for yourself to find out just how bad they are. Just take my word for it. It is the worst thing you'll ever build. And this is just one of them. I've not seen the Dynames. I don't think they've done a Dynames. I've only seen the Exia, the Throne kits, and the Kyrios. There could be more, I'm not sure. But wow. Yeah, Kingslayer, these are bootlegs indeed. Yes, real. This one is a real bad one. They have the whole line. Oh wow. I wouldn't want to build the Kyrios because Kyrios is my favorite out of the boys. There's the box that you wanted to see, but Cav had other ideas. TT Hongley, yeah, that's the one. They've been around for a little while. Ah, this is what happens when I return a donation. It's all good. They produce the most crappy bootlegs out there. Yeah, these are by all means the worst of the worst. They do take that crown.
Are you ready?
I once got a collection of these. Oh man, I do feel sorry for you. But their MGs are good, especially the heavier. Oh right, I didn't know they'd done higher. I didn't know they'd done master grades. Wow. You know, it's hard to believe that they are possible or they are capable of good kits when these exist. Like, this is terrible. They were cheap here, like even the student can buy them $2. Wow. Sometimes buy one, get one for $3. Jesus. I've got to ask though, do you wash the runners before building them? I didn't wash the runners, no, but you should. Because sticking the stickers on the bare plastic, it's not good. And not only that, you could possibly contract something. These weren't sticky, so I was lucky. But yeah, if you do go to paint these kits, yeah, I would, for whatever reason, if you're crazy enough to waste paint on these, You're better off washing them because it's an old style of model injection where they're using the old machines and old technologies. They've got carrier film or release fluid on the plastic, which modern companies don't use anymore. The machines are way more advanced. Oh. That doesn't want to come out of there. And you, I'm going to sort of nip. Like that, so you go in. So it still doesn't go in. Big click. Big click. My God. It's trying to mushroom these pegs at every step of the way. Because the tolerances for the holes and the pegs is just not there. If you manage to build the Dynamo's Action Virtue, you got yourself a 2007 collection there. Well, I've got the master grade versions of the boys, like the latest ones from like 2019 or whatever. I'm good. You should be proud TT Hong are no longer around. Yeah, I mean, this is just shocking bad. Like it doesn't close. It doesn't close. When it's 9:19 in the morning and it's already 85 bloody degrees and you're trying to get sleep, yeah, it's been warm. How you doing, dude? It's so bad I have built them using bare these are rubbish. It is rubbish. Don't buy them. I am looking forward to the XD, the Origins RX-78 and the JMS Mark II. I think they're going to be fine. But this, I was not looking forward to. But I thought, you know what, let's have a bit of fun today. And build this. Or at least try to build it, give it a good go. Morning, Red. See you doing? Welcome. Okay. Oh, I've done that wrong. Okay. Supposed to be that way around. Not made a blind bit of difference. Mate, I am this close to literally destroying this. But I will try my best to make sure that I've at least got a Gundam to throw against the wall, not half a Gundam. I don't want to upset Gonzo though. Oh, these are bad. These are beyond bad. These are freaking terrible. Yo, Nick, how you doing?
Like rusty spoons.
Nick, you do not want these parts for kit bashing, trust me. Well, what I said is to come in. Oh, man, this is bad. I've been here before. There's no change, and it is a definition of insanity to keep doing the same shit, expecting a different result. It is bad. These kits are fucking bad. Hilarious. No, it's not Daban. It's by a company that no longer exists. Also try to get your hands on the Goku Amazing Barbatos. It has freestand water slide decals and the eye effects races. Yeah, that's what I thought about the JMS and the Origins knockoff, they come with water slides and action stands, so at least you get something out of them. If the kit isn't that great, at least you're getting some little knickknacks to go with your collection. Because the base stand for the JMS Mark II has got an embossed Mark II on it, so even if you don't use it for that kit and use it for your real grade or something to stand it on, at least you've got that. Oh my God! Yeah, there is so many decent brands out there, even if they're not doing knockoffs and they're doing their own thing, like SNAA and Infinite Dimensions and Motor Nuclear and so on and so on. At least we can rely on them to do half decent like model kits, even if they're not directly or they're not you know, Gundam. You know what, I really want to just get rid of that peg altogether. See, it just doesn't want to peg in, let alone do anything else. Let's take the head off just in case I end up breaking that. Not that it would make any fucking difference whatsoever. Okay. Okay, we good. So that should close now with the head going through that hole. And they fold down. So you know what? This might end up being a passable Kyrios. What do you guys reckon? I reckon it looks fantastic. If you need any help with when buying a bootleg, you can whisper it to me. I live in the Philippines and we get a lot of bootlegs here, so I know my stuff. I don't think Nick worries that much, because he does lots of not necessarily scratch building, but kit bashing and stuff like that. So all these are right up his street. He doesn't mind. But I'm telling you now, it's really hard to make that look good. All right, I'm telling you now. It looks like it's been left in the sun too long. The stickers, the sticker for the head You got like the red stripe, but the eyes are too far up in the mold, so you can't even see the head. And the head mold needs cementing and clamping together and deleting but the thing is, even after trying to clean it up and sort the stickers out and paint what's supposed to be painted and whatnot, oh, it's just so blown out. Paint it? No, I'm not wasting perfectly good lacquer paint, so I wouldn't even use acrylic on this thing. My God. Right, the weapons I can do last. I don't know what these bits are. That's the claw. These are the shoulders. So yeah, those are the claw bits which go there. Yeah, I'll do the weapons last. I'll work on the shoulders now. Unreal. And also it came shipped with a busted finger. So that hand in the middle there, that's an expressive hand, that's got the forefinger missing. And it wasn't in the box, so it was packed without a finger. So, you know, it suffered some form of industrial accident whilst packing. Either that or the finger's still in the injection mold tool. Oh, and I've got a piece missing here as well. Awesome. So I've got a backhand missing. Or was that part of the head? Oh, I think that was part of the head. Sorry, my bad. Wow. This is shocking. I am struggling. My patience is very, very slow, slowly disappearing. Yo, Cosmic, thank you so much for the like, dude. Hope you had a good weekend. Fine, just keep the weapons and arms. I've got the Ice Rising Freedom. Ooh, it's same brand as Kyrios, but it looks blue. Nice. Mostly it's for parts like shield beam rifles and backpacks. Okay. This ain't gonna work. I can tell. I can just by looking at these parts, this is not going to work. I'm gonna have to really sort of like cut into this. My word. This plastic, it doesn't feel like polystyrene. It's ABS, that's why. Yeah, so don't panel line this. The whole thing's all ABS. So if you go and put panel line wash on this, it's gonna crumble. In fact, once it's built, I'm going to power line it just so I can highlight that, you know, put in, just because a plastic is white doesn't mean it's polystyrene. And using a panel liner on it is going to end up in tragedy. So I might use this as a little guinea pig for Instagram, just to show you like what would happen if you put, like, you know, enamel liners like such as this stuff on bare plastic. That is ABS. He doesn't like it. Need to start. It's a 120. Damn well know my ruins. That ruins my kit bash possibilities. Yeah, if it's a big kit.
This video is in partnership with the clear fitting.
Oh, it's a 120. Oh, so it's going to be small. Okay. Sorry, I didn't. I read that wrong. So it's slightly bigger than 1/1. It's slightly bigger than 1/144th scale. Yes, because it's a smaller number. Of course. Sorry, my bad. So it's slightly smaller than a master grade. Yeah. So I got numbers wrong. My head wasn't mapping properly. I mean, I just skipped through the video just ever so slightly, just to have a little look. See, it doesn't look too terrible. Anything's better than this brand, that's for sure, 100%. I'm unsure whether I should be breathing this plastic dust in, to be honest. I'm sanding this down on my desk thinking, am I giving myself cancer right now? Or some form of like chronic bronchitis? Possibly. They've like baked in some ricin into the plastic, so when you sand it down, you breathe it in, like end up fucking dead. PT Hongli brand takes the fun out of building. It drains your soul. That is straight. Yeah, my soul has left the station. It's out there vibing with Nyan Cat. This plastic is so fun. This is a bootleg that is better than Bandai.
This video is in part count.
Do you want to know why? Because they've ripped off Rocky Q, who did the 3D render. That company ripped off not just Bandai, but they ripped off the original designer, Mecha Addict, Rocky Q, who's got a Patreon, who done this. Okay. I've got a bust, or I've got access to his files, and this is a 3D printed version of the bust in 1/35 scale or something like that. I can't remember the scale, but this same design is from that model kit. Then what they've done is they've ripped off his file, his CAD file. This is the EZ8, yeah. And what they've done is that they ripped it off and they've turned it into a model kit. So I did say to him, I'll possibly buy that kit at one point, and at every opportunity let people know that it's his design and he should get full credit for it because it's his work. They've just taken the components from the 3D file, which you can make a statue, and sort of like just fiddled with a CAD just to make it articulated. But yeah, he should definitely take credit for it. It's his design. Is Bandai losing to bootlegs now? I don't think so. You know, they're still going to make model kits and whatnot, but like because they're not bringing us 1/100 scale master grades, a lot of companies are trying to step up. But Rocky Q, what he's trying to do is just give people that are possibly not into model making, like model kits, the opportunity to build 3D models from their 3D printer, paint them and have them as statues. It's a different sort of like, it's a different hobby. But his Ksatria is now a model kit that's been delayed. The Easy 8 is a model kit that's out there. I think there's his Unicorn is being made into a model kit, and possibly others. His designs are really good.
Reminds me a lot of the talk about that because that's a gimmick.
Yeah, and if Bandai are not going to give us kits like this, then other companies are going to do it for them. This Gundam is not a Gundam, but it looks so cool. This kit is expensive, $7. Wow. I mean, all these kits get featured on my Discord when they're released, when they're out, what's coming and stuff like that under the model kit or Gundam and other models. So if anyone wants to sort of go back in the Discord and go back through the library, you will be able to see them. So you can sort of like bookmark them and like put them on a wish list, for example. And you can add to the bookmark as well if you're aware of a kit that's coming out. I'll give you guys the bootleg news. Nice. There is someone who is on Twitter that posts loads of news in terms of new kits that are coming out in the region. I can't remember his name on Twitter, like KMS or something like that, or KWS. He's a good dude. The same as Speedball Harrow, one of the accounts on Twitter, who's very, very good at keeping. He's got his ears to the ground in terms of new kits coming out. So they're worth following as well. Since we are the first country outside of China to have bootleg demands very high, for US we have Feral 404. Nice. And Speedball Harrow is American as well. Oh, I'm not on Reddit. I try not to engage on Reddit. Discord link expired. Right, okay. You might be able to click the link down below then, if possible, in the description. Links, Nick's, that link might have expired. Right, okay. I'll sort that out. Sorry about that. Not my fault, I just work here. I know it's not your fault, dude. Like you always say, it's my, like you say, it's my fault. Mate, I could drink Ribena until the cows come home. That and Kiora. It's good enough for me and my dog. Kiora. Kiora. Oh, fuck, I forgot something. All that clicking and crackling means there's a lot of tight tolerances here, and I forgot to install a part. So yeah, this might end up breaking. Yo, 16, how you doing? It didn't break. I'm amazed. Welcome, guys. Well, here he is. Hi, yes. Tight like a tiger. How you doing, big mate? Welcome back. Mm.
I'm a weirdo, but I like it, cause being normal is boring, and then I like it, cause being normal is boring, and I'm weird. Yeah, I'm weird.
I'm alright, I'm weird too. We're all weird.
And I don't like it, cause being normal is boring, and I don't like it. Single dropping soon. Oh, that worked out good.
Ba-ba-bum. Shout outs.
Send us to the ending screen. Which Vink has no voice here, so
What? I can't even say take care, everyone.
yeah, go on then, Vink.
Take care, everyone. Oh, look, I'm back in the shop. Sorry, I forgot to say goodbye. Take care, everyone. Hey.
Just imagine closing the shop with people still inside. Like, this isn't going to transform very well. That feels like it's going to break. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. Are we going to have a Kyrios in flight mode just for lols? Possibly. I can't believe that actually attaches and lines up, you know, that's shocking. Oh, it's probably going to be more of a successful Kyrios than it is going to be a Gundam, so I'll look forward to that.
Trim. I did not hear any sneezes.
Yo, they're still come behind.
Latest G-Cracks episode today, the last one. Yeah, looking forward to just seeing how they button it all up. And who's going to be piloting the RX-78 too. I think it's Sailor Mash, you know. I don't think it's going to be Amaru.
Oh my god, dude. What a rough day.
But if it turns out to be Amaru, then fine. They can go off into the spoiler. Damn, Rick. Sorry, I'm I'm surmising. I'm not saying it's accurate. I'm just saying that I think it might be, but it might not be. It might be something completely different. It might be Bright Noah. I'm out. Jesus, man. You're not missing much, dude. Trust me. Chill out. Catch yourself up, man. Catch yourself up. Get yourself all caught up. I'm too loyal. The animation looks weird for me. Never watched it after episode 4. I'm only at episode 5, so no spoilers. There is no spoilers. By the time you get to what we're talking about, you're going to be like, what the actual fuck anyway? Because the show sort of goes a bit strange. So relax. Right, so I need these things. Now flippy floppies. Pardon me. But yeah, it's gonna be strange. Spoilers, Nick. Kira Yamato shows up in the Freedom and goes seed mode, then Setsuna shows up and uses GN fangs. It totally happens, yeah. It's alternate universe, isn't it? So it's all weird. Anything can happen, apparently. And welcome, Joe.
Alright, he's tranked.
Okay, I put it in the doorway because I didn't know he was gonna try to run away.
Seen a lot of people not playing Monster Hunter Wilds anymore.
Dramatic.
Run away!
Oh my. Wow.
Sorry, shit.
Damn, Zach.
Bro, so I almost forgot. Last night someone called me stupid, so I unfollowed. Wow.
And you juked him good.
You thought.
Don't go calling people stupid, kids. Leave that to me. Something happened. 16. Some people suck. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are not playing Monster Hunter Wilds anymore. They've sort of abandoned or jumped ship. What the hell happened? I mean, I stopped playing it because I got bored. That's why I stopped playing it. It's not because the game was like difficult or anything. It was just grindy and boring. So I stopped playing it. Say I'm wrong is one thing, fine, but saying I'm stupid is a whole other thing. Yeah, that's not right. Especially if it was your stream or something. Yeah, so it's all well and good being all you know, jesty about it and like having a bit of banter, but you using it with like intentional malice, yeah, be gone. See you later. Bye bye. It's not cool, is it? Hopefully karma catches up to these people. But then, you know, these kind of kids or these people, they seem to think they can get away with doing whatever. And then when, you know, reality and accountability catch up to them, they play the victim card, and that's just dumb. Well, it happens all the time. I mean, I'm not always right. Not everything that comes out of my mouth is Shakespeare. No, exactly. I'm always wrong. I own my mistakes. I'll take the L's. But yeah, it is wrong. I'll tell you what isn't wrong though, is that new Daredevil show, the new season. Even though it's called Born Again, it's typically season 4, well, or canonically, season 4. But I watched it. I watched all 9 episodes over 2 days. So I watched, I think, 3 on Sunday, and I watched the rest yesterday. That's a really good show, and it's good to see Frank back, you know. Also, the Joe didn't play. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'll have to have a look at that. It should do. It might work for Joe, and it might not have worked for you. I'm not sure. Your privileges might have been revoked. Nah, it's something wrong there, so I do apologise. I don't know what's up there. I will look into it. Your privilege has been revoked. One thing I've learned over the years is I don't know everything, and there is always something more to learn. Every day is a school day. Yep, 100%. And sometimes I might be wrong when I think I'm absolutely right, but it's because of false memories, or over the years my memory has been sort of compromised by other facts or something like that, you know, like Mandela effect and all that nonsense. Where, you know, you are absolutely sure that something happened or you're right, and then it turns out you look at something and it turns out that you're not. See, that can happen as well, but I don't mind being fact checked and being made right, because it refreshes the memory, and, like, you know, the new it sort of overrides what you knew with fresh data. So I don't mind being corrected or whatever. It takes a little week or a while for me to accept it, and I might pull some faces, but, like, that's just the adamancy of you know, absolutely being adamant that I'm right. You should watch Moonlight. I heard it's good. I think I do have Disney Plus, Jaden. I recently added it, I think Saturday, because, like, in the UK they're doing like 4 months of Disney Plus standard with ads for $1.99. So I might go through some of the TV shows. It depends. I'll have to wait and see how I feel. I know that the new Captain America's on there, and I don't know whether I want to watch that or not. I don't know. There's some shows on there that I'm like, and films that I'm like, no, I'm good. Better to split than argue with someone than to that he's sure they're right. I'll look like an arsehole arguing. Yeah. There is always that aspect and perspective as well. Oh, it's got a single jointed elbow, so that means that goes not as good as it should be, but we're getting there. We're turning this thing into this abomination into a Gundam. We're getting there slowly. And I think I've got to get Paramount Plus for 1 month, at least, maybe 2 months, because I need to watch, is it Gangland by Guy Ritchie? Or Mobland? Is it Mobland? I need to watch that. Apparently that's the best thing on TV at the moment. And it wouldn't surprise me. I still haven't seen the because the Gentleman movie is really good. Apparently they did a TV series based on The Gentleman. I think it was called The Gentleman, I'm not sure. I still haven't seen that yet, but apparently that was pretty good. But I've also heard that it's not as good as the movie, but the TV series was great. Yeah, cool. I still need to see that then, because I love the movie. I just need to figure out where to see it. I don't know whether it was on Prime or Netflix. I'm not entirely sure. But if it's on Prime, I've got Prime. I'll watch it on that. I just wish Mobland was on Prime as well. It's on Netflix. God damn it. You haven't seen the movie? Oh, the movie's fucking brilliant. You've definitely got to see the movie. Colin Farrell is as the coach. He's wicked. He's so funny. And Hugh Grant is really witty as Fletcher, and Matthew McConaughey as the King. Yeah, it's good show, man. Good movie. Definitely watch it. I mean, apart from Rock and Roller, I think Guy Ritchie has got a flawless movie catalogue. I didn't really rate Rock and Roller. I thought it was terrible. I do hope that we get another Indiana Jones, new Sherlock Holmes though, because those movies were really good. I hope we get a third installment. No! The emu and the koala, they're misbehaving. I don't know what to make of Rock and Roller. Yeah, yeah, it's not the one for me. But apart from that, his movie catalogue is flawless. To me, Rock and Roller wasn't bad so much it just wasn't as good as the rest of the catalogue. It pales in comparison. Yeah, yeah. I suppose it's okay to have one bad egg in the batch. All you got to do is just kick it over the edge and forget it exists, I guess, and move on. That doesn't go for kids though. Love all your children equally. What would you say is a lesser film in Tarantino's collection? Probably Death Race. Or Death Car, or wherever it was. I think that was his film. But then it was kind of... I think that was... Death Proof, that's it, Death Proof. I think that was kind of loosely based on another film, very, very similar to it. And it was from an era of Grindhouse. That was it. Yeah. It was a style of movie that was kind of a bit off-brand, but on-brand for him, so to speak. So yeah, it was kind of one of those films that you think, what, Tarantino did this, but you know, it kind of made a little bit of sense. But yeah, out of all of his films, that one is probably 10 out of his 10 movies. I think he's done 10 now, and closely followed by Once Upon a Time in America, or whatever it was called, about the Tate murder or whatever it was. No, Hostel was Eli Roth. Yeah, he didn't do Hostel. I like the one because the guy that owned the barbecue joint was Shakespeare. G-Cox episode 2 is coming out on June the 25th. That is tomorrow. Why tomorrow? That's really strange. How bizarre. Yeah, Hostel was fucked up. Oh, that's probably Japanese time, if I'd have to guess. It's actually normal schedule. Okay, cool. So it's coming out for us tomorrow, which is weird. Not tomorrow, today, which is strange. So yeah, no spoilers for those in Japan, which is really strange that we get to see it before. I don't understand that. Oh, I put the arms on inside out. That was the right thing to do, wasn't it? Of course. Trying not to spoil it for Nick, but I do believe that we are going to see some damage with the Gundams because of getting a season 2 repair or rebuild or alteration kits. So I think it's to be expected. So it can't be really classed as a spoiler, but I suppose it could be. But just a prediction. Can predictions be spoilers? I don't know. Just hurry up and watch it, Nick. Tarantino has credit in Hostel. Maybe. Yeah, he might have been one of the people that sort of fronted some of the money or whatever. But you know, they went to him for money. Hence the producer tag or credit. It's like we want to do a really fucked up film, but it might not get greenlit by anyone else. Here's the what it entails, and he's like, yeah, take my money and go make it. I wonder if he was happy with it. I wonder if he's ever gone public with a statement saying, yeah, he really liked the film. Specifically, he's credited as an executive producer. This means he had a hand in the film's production and was involved in script funding, promoting it. Yeah. That makes sense. So yeah, I am. Did I? That's not going to go in there any day of this week. Unless we use false. And we use false and it is in there. That's not coming out there, no. That's not coming out. No. That's not coming out ever. That was tight. That was fucking tight. Yeah. We'll do a close up of the face to show you how really good this kit is. This kit's amazing. It's special. Well, I'm not surprised. Surprised how many films he was involved in, I suppose, to films he actually made. Yeah, I think he only set out to make 10 movies. I mean, I don't know whether that's like an urban myth or not. And then he was going to sort of like retire, but Derp Kyrios, yeah, very. We need to normalise the word derp again because we stopped using it, didn't we? For a period. Oh, I've got to put these things on. I've got to give it wings. But yeah, that movie set in Hollywood. What was it? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or whatever. That was kind of a good movie because of the dialogue sequences were really drawn out, which is what he's used to, what we're used to with his movies. But it went on for so long. But Brad Pitt beating up Bruce Lee, I thought that was funny. I really like Once Upon a Time just because it's in order to take on a true story. Right, so it's not based on a true story, it's an alternate view on this true story. Right, gotcha. And speaking of Once Upon a Time, I really enjoyed Once Upon a Time in New Mexico, or Once Upon a Time in Mexico, man, with Brad Pitt. With Jack Sparrow.
Human life could not exist without
Stop, sex machine! You're a sexy machine. How you doing, mate? You alright? How is Mr. Dobbs? Antonio Banderas. Yeah, that guy as well. With his mariachi band from Desperado. So yeah, they were good. They were good films that were linked up. That's Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Hang on. He better, if I wasn't singing, or for Satan's. How weird. Just looked up Netflix. One Time in Hollywood is at the top. That's Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Yeah, man. I really like Johnny Depp in that movie, where he was CIA and Mickey Rourke was in the movie. It's an all-star cast. Really good movies. Yeah, I thought it was kind of wild when they took out Johnny Depp's eyeballs and he was like, it's almost like he had endless bullets in his Uzis and whatnot, and he was just shooting all these guys completely blind. I thought that was hilarious. Still, good movie. Right, legs. This thing is an absolute atrocity. Trust me. When I say that. And anyone else that says it's a really bad kit, believe them. Because I am telling you now. But then I've had my hands on other kits from this brand as well. So it's not like this kit has changed my mind in any way, shape, or form. However, I've got further with this kit than I did the Exia. My God. So yeah, my condolences go out to Kevin Esther and the Rover Racing team in over the weekend. They won pole from qualifying and they maintained first position throughout the entire 24-hour race, just to get second place because of a racing incident. And they had a 1 minute 40 onto their time, which enabled the BMW team. I can't remember the team, but the BMW came in and won the race, and they were only 20 seconds behind. So yeah, it was a done deal. It was such a bad thing, but it was such a tight race. Considering it's a 24-hour endurance race, it was basically a sprint to the finish, because every time they pitted. Like, the seconds were made up there, they were taken away there, they were made up there. It was crazy. 141 laps, or 142 laps of the Nürburgring. Crazy. But there was a red flag for a long period because the AC tripped the pit lane. So they couldn't refuel and they couldn't do anything. So the cars had to sort of stop. It was crazy. It was a fun race. PCA. I am really fucking tired as well. I've really enjoyed the days off. Just chilling out, seeing family, seeing friends, just relaxing. But I am still really exhausted. So I've got 17 days off work coming up from the 7th of July. And I'm back to work on the 24th or something like that. So I've got a long time off to just recuperate, do some painting, chill out. I don't know how often I'll be streaming during that period, because I do want to just like have a bit of me time. but I'll see what happens. Is that right? That is right, don't sound that down. Right, so I've got to cut a little wedge off of these pins because they will not go in those holes without doing so. Because there's extra bit of material, there's flash and got all, you know, they've mushroomed the pegs, so to speak. So if you cut a wedge off, they'll still go in, but you're breaking the surface tension and allowing the parts to sort of like glide in, I guess, without using lube. Appreciate the chat over on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. It's just that I can't have the chat on my screen at the moment because it is against Twitch TOS, I found out. So multicasting, Twitch really don't like it. So they're going to have to sort of, I don't know, live with it, I guess. Because that's what people are going to do. If they want people to still stream on Twitch, they're going to have to sort out their TOS, because at the moment it's a bit shitty. But it's their house, their rules. If it gets worse, I'm going to end up going to YouTube full time, or doing it on Kick and YouTube. Not that I want to, because I'd rather stay on here. But we'll see, eh? But there's a new game coming out on the Switch on Thursday, which I'm going to be purchasing. So Monday night we'll be playing that. And I'm looking forward to that because Front Mission 3 is one of my favourite PlayStation games of all time. And I am looking forward to getting into that. However, I do understand that some of the animations are a little bit janky, and some parts of the combat don't have the weight that the original has. They've sort of like done something weird with the combat. I'm just going to have to get used to that until they can maybe patch it or sort of go back to the drawing board with it and release an update, because it needs the reason why a lot of the reason why I liked a lot of Front Mission 3 is the combat was a lot of fun. Can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm actually building this bootleg on stream. That's crazy. We're doing this. We're actually doing this. Wait, these look like they've been chewed up by a dog previous to being packed up. These components are bad. Like flash. Yo, Taco, how you doing? Welcome. Ooh. This is so bad. I don't recommend it to anyone. But you wait until you see these the photos that are going to go on Instagram. I'll take a couple of like high quality images of this model kit just so you're aware of just how bad it is. I will highlight just how bad this is. It's terrible. The Daban Freedom and Barbatos were pretty bad. I've only had one really good successful kit from Daban, and that was the Snow White Prelude 8827. I highly recommend that build. I tried building the Zeta. What was that? 6624 possibly, could be wrong. That didn't go down too well, as well as the Double X. I tried that didn't go down too well. And I've still got it all boxed up, the Astraea Type F in white, because the Astraea Type F is my favorite Gundam. I tried building the Daban white version, and it was just hard work. I didn't want to destroy it, but at the same time I boxed it up, and maybe I'll revisit that kit once I've had enough time away from it. It's only because the kit that I want is a P Bandai and I don't have access to it. Also, I was very jealous of your PG Unicorn flexibility. I hope one day that you can get that. It's one of those kits that everyone should build. It's massive. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. It's the biggest Gundam that I've built, and I think the Neo Zeong will be like similar sort of mass, if not a little bit wider. But in terms of height, I think it would be good to get. I think it's a Grail kit for me as well, and I'm grateful to Gonzo, who was able to get that over to me. Absolute legend. But the Neo Zeong NT narrative version is a Grail kit of mine, and I'm hoping I can pick up that one day as well and have them both side by side with effectability. And then once I can get the narrative C packs finished, I'll have that sort of on display in there as well. But if you can get one, definitely do your best to maybe save up and you know, so if you don't have access to P Bandai, sometimes it's just the case of just like having to deal with the aftermarket prices or whatnot. Although I'd never suggest it, but if it's the only way of being able to get one, then it's just a case of saving up. Currently building a motor-nuclear Zoyan on my channel. It's massive and highly recommended. Nice. I have built 3 motor-nuclear kits. Oh, they're in there. I can't remember what they're called, but there was a white one and a green one. Both versions of the same one. And this guy. Oh, sorry about the bright lights, everyone. But this guy's on my windowsill. This thing, is this the Nazar? This thing's freaking awesome. Oh. It's only on my windowsill for now. I need to find space for it. And my other 2 growls are the MG-EXS. That's getting an update, I think, or a reprint on P Bandai soon. And the MG Faz, which are getting reprinted end of the year. Nice. If you've got access to P Bandai, then go for it. I built the original Faz back in 2003, 2002, or was it 2004? I can't remember. But I highly recommend the Balqui and the Aobing. I'm hoping to get those built at some stage as well. The Aobing with the dragon, or is that the Balqui? I can't remember. But the blue one with the dragon, that looks so good. The Alyon, the one with the horse, yeah, that's massive. Yeah, I've seen that for a lot of money on the on the market, after sale market or whatever. I saw it for like £400 or £500, so that's going to be, you know, almost $500. It's crazy. These stickers, I paid 170. Yes, it's worth 170, but not 450. Oh right, okay, Jesus. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind. When going to purchase it, I'm not paying that much. Yeah, that's absolutely right. I'm not paying that much. Wow. Now 170 US, that's about 145 roughly. So that's not bad for a massive kit with a you know, a horse and all that, like a really big kit. That's not a bad price, to be honest. I can't even muster the attention this thing is going to need. I just can't do it. I got it from a US online store, but AliExpress has it for around that price. Okay, cool, because the last time I checked on the AliExpress, it was going for like 400, 500 quid. It's a lot of money. Unless I was looking at the figurine version, because Motor Nuclear have got the kits are from figurines, if I remember. So you can either get them in model kit or in statues. Which is probably where I've got that number from. Well, that wasn't delayed by much, was it now? Completely normal service. That was redeemed, what, 40 minutes ago? An hour ago? Better late than never, I guess. They have heavy metal kits as well. Just checked it. It's 200. So even still, that's not too bad. Did you see Rocky's doing a haiku? Yep. I get all of the updates and stuff on Patreon. All news goes on Patreon before anyone else, anywhere else, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, you know, just taking a breath and getting some resin when I can finally do so, and start printing off some stuff, because some of the files that I've got is crazy. Like I've got a hard drive that's just got his stuff on it. And if I look, and I'll do like a, let's have a look. It's in my F drive. let's have a look at the properties. 37, 38, 40, 40.8 gigs worth of 3D files. Just his work. And some of his stuff that he does is for people that some of the stuff that he does is purely for people that have been long time Patreons, or you can purchase them. So when it comes to like the monthly rollouts and stuff, that's all part and parcel. But every now and again he'll go, right, you're a long time Patreon supporter. There you go. You can have this gift, or you can pay X to have it, the file, or you can pay X plus Godfinger for printing it out and sending you it as a like a part of a kit. So like, there's different ways that you can purchase and support his work, I guess. Yeah. Like one with the open hatch and one without. Yeah. So yeah, there's the benefit. I mean, I just give him 18 quid a month and that's it. I just forget about it. It just goes out every month. And then every time I go on Patreon and check out, because like it's not just his stuff that's on Patreon, it's everyone else's work, tips, tricks. You can pick their brains when it comes to 3D printing. There's loads of community on there, and everyone that's like using his work to sort of like better their 3D printing game. And yeah, it's good community, guys. They have a Metal Kiss as well. I've got to head out. Thanks for the chat and happy I could catch you. I really appreciate it, man. And thank you so much for the insights and stuff. You're always welcome. Always welcome to pop in. Thank you so much. Right, so that's the legs. Need to do the feet. Oh, hang on. Oh man, these parts are. I highlighted these in my YouTube video because I've done a YouTube video today unboxing these guys. And I've had to sort of like postpone the upload because I'm streaming, and my internet upload has been tanked by the looks of it. So I've got to look into that because my kpps went down to like 4,000 or something. So it made streaming quite difficult. So I might need to have a look at a different internet provider that's got more upload. And I believe that goes in there. I don't know why. Is that some sort of cap for the undercarriage? Whatever the case, that peg does not want to go in that hole whatsoever. There we go. Ooh. So it's worth, you know, if ever thinking of getting into 3D printing, it is best to join a Discord or a Patreon or some sort of community. Pick their brains, because there is a new software, like a slicing software that I've been made aware of, but you got to pay a monthly fee for it, but it's really good apparently. I can't remember what it's called, but its auto support feature is really good. And I've seen people having really good successful prints using that slicer, so it's something I've got to think about. But I just need to get some more resin and just start printing again, just to, you know, get back on the horse sort of thing. But I'm going to switch out from alcohol based to water based. One, it's cheaper, and two, I don't have to buy alcohol as another product, so it's even cheaper. Because I can just wash the resin with water and detergent. And just see if I can just like come up with something using the files, using water resin, and sort of enjoying it again. But it's the money that's I've had to step away from 3D printing because the resin is just so expensive. On top of buying kits and trying to find content for streaming. And if I can get the water resin cheap and I don't have to buy alcohol, then it's only one product that I've got to buy. And maybe possibly the odd clear resin and the odd ABS like. So to do like the inner frame in ABS like and all the outer armor in normal resin. So, you know, just something like that. Maybe. Just speaking out loud or thinking out loud, I guess. Everything that I say is always subject to change because things get in the way, or funds, or events and other things. Right. The best laid plans of mice and men, basically. Whoa. These beam sabers are tiny. I would say that this was a fun experience, but it's not. I just dread every single cut, every single part, every component. It's just gonna break on me. So it's a bit of a worry. You got that back end worry. Or parts not fit at all. Because, yep, glue is required. Thing is, it's ABS, and I'm using Tamiya cement, and that's not the best. So you need ABS cement, really. You can get ABS cement by Tamiya, which would be better. This kind of reminds me of that Mass Effect song. In the club, ever so slightly. Unreal. Now, to make this kit half good, how goes? Oh man, the day's found me well, but this kit is not fun. I highly suggest nobody buys this kit whatsoever. But I hope you're good. I hope you had a good weekend, Resin, and welcome. Well, it's nice that the beam sabers actually go in the back skirt, so that's kind of cool. That didn't want to go in there. Certainly doesn't want to stay in there. It's gonna. Yeah. Just setting up for work. So we'll see how it goes. Oh well, I hope you're having a good day, or I hope you have a good day at work, and it's not too terrible. We're getting there. That's all I can say. We're getting there. My God. Ooh, scared the living crap out of me, Rave. Rev Rose, how you doing, man? Hope you had a good weekend. Fucking made me jump, that did. How is one? Sweet. Oh, pardon me. I had a pepperoni pizza for lunchtime, and it's kind of giving me a little bit of heartburn. Not too terrible, but I'm going to have to take some sort of like anti-acid tablets, I guess. Chew on some chalk. Yeah, the glass file isn't liking this plastic because it is ABS. Glass files generally prefer polystyrene. So just using 400 grit. It's white plastic. I don't care about the micro scratches. Just at a glance, it's going to look cleaned up. Because you wouldn't want to look at this close up, but I will take. Is the kit in the Hall of Fame yet? It's not yet, no. But I think I will have this on display somewhere, just to remind myself. Just always check before you buy something, because the other kits have been thrown. They're in a landfill somewhere. But this is actually turning into a Gundam. I can't believe that I've actually managed to get this far without destroying it on purpose. I knew you. Oh, you know, I'm doing this for you, man. I'm giving it my best to not just rage out and just crash out on this kit. but I do not recommend this to anybody. I don't want anyone thinking, oh, he built that, I'll give it a go. Oh, he and feel like they've been misled. Don't, please, for fuck's sake. Mandela or posted up so sexy nice. Posed up. Yeah, I would like that kit. All the missiles. I do like the 00 feet on the mobile kits. Mobile kits on the mobile suits, like the Dynames, the Kyrios, and the boys, the XC. I do like their little clogs that they wear. They're kind of cute. They've got the cutest Gundam feet. I can trade you Kyrios for Manda. I mean, if you want me to send you this once it's built so you can just see how bad it is, by all means. If it means it's no longer in this room with me. But yeah, I do hope to be able to pick up a few kits eventually around my birthday. I've got to get the car sorted out for its safety test in September, so that's kind of a worry for me. Because I need to get the suspension looked at, and a new strut installed is going to cost me a couple of £100. So I'm kind of like, I got to get that done, as well as the build off. So it's all right. Do not send it. I have one, mate. When are you trying to go to Japan? I'm not going to be able to go to Japan for a couple of years now because I've got to save money for house renovations. I have my orders. Japan is now probably not going to happen for at least 5 years. Unfortunately, unless I can fucking find a different job, which pays me double what I'm on now, which means I can save. And then it'll be more of a reality rather than a dream. I might go Jan 26 or 27. Oh, nice. Yeah, January, February is going to be a nice time, especially for the springtime. Because of all the blossom and stuff like that, as well as like the lucky ag season. But if you go January, I think it might just be that might be before the lucky season begins. But whenever you go, man, have a great time. Jan, nice and cold and notorious up north. Oh, okay. Is it like Kyoto or Kyoto sort of way? I mean, I suppose depending on where you go, because like when it's like the snowy season and stuff, and it is cold, you still get all the people that go there for the snow, I guess. I would absolutely love to go, but I've got to juggle finances and all that sort of stuff. Or if, like I say, if I land a better job that pays me better money, then I'll be able to save and go sooner. What? I put the feet on wrong. How is your job front going, mate? Did you hear back from the car place? I have not, no. But I've been told by my work colleague that I need to keep trying because there's loads of positions opened up, so I've just got to keep trying. Something I need to do. I need to get on Indeed, I guess, in the morning and just spend the morning updating my CV and all that sort of stuff on there, you know. And maybe like applying, just spam them with some applications. Oh, you are right about that, Glow. Although, like I said, this is ABS, so you're possibly better off using some sort of ABS cement rather than the cement that I'm using for better results. Didn't like that whatsoever. Jesus. Ugh. Does the kit feel like a stick? It feels like a grenade. Now, I haven't done the weapons yet, but the actual Gundam itself is sort of together. There is stress marks. There is... yeah. It's just trash. Get yourself the HG, guys. It's not expensive. Or the MG. I mean, the MG's on the shelf there. I could do like a side-to-side comparison, but I don't wanna. I just want to just tell you that it is rubbish. Hey, look, I'm all about accessibility and inclusion and stuff like that. So, got to have this guy in the collection just to remind ourselves, you know, there's people out there that are not. I'm not going to finish that sentence, but this thing is in desperate need of extra support and love and care, because this thing doesn't stand for shit. I'm sticking to the manual. Fuck how it stood. Yeah, I need to get a 1/140 sort of 4th scale wheelchair and put this guy in the wheelchair. You can't even post this thing without it looking bad. But oh, it's damn you, Gonzo. What did I do? Stand up. Stand up. Mate, I wouldn't even send this to Mr. Beast to fucking build. Shock him. Excuse me. No. 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 That ain't going in there whatsoever. It feels like a piece of shit, Monkey Man, really does. And I don't have a lighter to light up my my end to get the super glue to come out. That was a lie. In fact, no, it wasn't, because it's empty. I don't have a lighter. Oh well.
Get us a cup of tea, would you, Aaron?
Gentlemen, behold. How are you doing? Welcome, Rev. Morning, Lemon. I'm right, you're right, I'm right. I am chuffing super glue fumes right now. This is the most fun I've seen you. You spoil me. With a non-red. It's got red in it, but yeah, this thing is dire, mate. It's dire. Fuck me. Oh. Throw. Ain't that the truth? So I'm going to try my best to get this all done and on an action display stand for a photograph. And just try my best to get this in some sort of pose on this action display stand. Back from Lurklandia, how goes the Kyrios? Yeah, it's bad. I do not recommend. Please do not buy. As you can tell from my voice, I'm having the best time of my life. It just literally just fell apart. What the actual hell? Wow. I thought building it was bad, but trying to articulate it and pose it, like, bad. Bad. No, that, no. This is cursed. It's a cursed thing. I'm not going to sleep well at night. I'm going to be approached by shadow figures because this is in the house. This is daft. What am I doing? Well, you can't pose this. You just can't do it. It's it's rubbish. You wait until I post the images on Instagram. You're gonna love it. That's so beautiful. I'm so glad you love broken and ugly things. Like, oh, that's the film that I watched on Disney Plus. It was Deadpool and Wolverine. Totally forgot that I watched that over the weekend as well. Don't get me wrong, it was all right, but it got a bit stupid towards the end. You know, it felt like they were running out of steam. I still haven't watched that. No spoilers, but it's all right. Bit of tongue in cheek and all that, but it just got a bit tiresome halfway through, you know. Pretty sure I'd find it nice, warm, homey bin after percussive engineering. I'm surprised I've gotten this far and it's not in the bin or been thrown over my shoulder or directly at the wall. which is only because, you know, out of respect for Gonzo, who sent this to me. I don't ever want to, like, you know, act in bad faith, but Jesus Christ, it's been tough, man. You don't have to respect a obvious. No, I will see this through till I can't take it anymore. I am doing, you know, I've got past the worst of it. It's actually a Gundam. I've built a fucking Gundam, so there's that. Which is further than I got with the Exia, so there's that, I guess. This is the kit equivalent of falling for these nuts. Like, it is. It's fucking terrible. Don't buy this kit, anyone. Please. You are better off not having this kit ever. Man, I'm on AliExpress right now ordering you the whole set. No. Let's not do that. Please don't do that. You can troll me with better kits than that, I'm pretty sure. Oh. No, does even have gun. It does have a gun. It comes with a shotgun. It comes with a shotgun and the claw. But it doesn't come with like the multi-missiles and stuff that the master grade does. Oh my god. Come on now. To be fair to it, this part ain't too bad. The claw is no, ignore my last. It's held together on C clips, and Bandai C clips are bad enough as it is. it does come with a spike that I totally forgot that it did. Oh my god, I know what to do now. Oh dear. Back to work. Glad you. Hey dude, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you could make it into the stream after removing that warning. But just in future, if you can't see that, if you can't join, just pop into YouTube or something, because I'll be having a drink or something like that. And obviously, if you can't make it because of the settings, that's. But at least you can watch on YouTube, because I'm going to multicast now. So I am streaming on YouTube as well. Kay, sorry, I missed your chat. Sorry. So how's the build so far? Is the clear parts okay? No. No and no. The Kyrios is from TT Hong is the worst brand to knock off. Correct. I know TT Hong kits are bad, but this kit takes it to another level. YouTube chat probably broken. No, sorry, it's not broken. It's I've got YouTube and Twitch open at the same time, so I do apologise. Sorry, you're not being ignored. But yeah, these kits are fucking bad. And I think they're supposed to go in there like that. So it's... You can have... Oh my god, it just wants to pop out. Yep, it popped out. Because it's a C-clip. Shocking. I don't even know where this is going to attach to on the arm, on the back of the arm. Yeah. Okay. So let's do the old switcheroo. Get it up the arm. Let's get that blade out of there. It's terrible. Look at that. He looks really uncomfortable. My word. Don't buy this kit, guys. 100%. Telling ya. You'll be in for a bad time. Like he's holding like a juice uncomfortable. Looks like he's had a hot kettle of hot water and sugar to the face uncomfortable. Unreal. Now I've built the X here before, or tried to twice, because one was a purchase that I made based on a lucky box, which didn't end up being lucky because I got sent two TT Hongley kits as my reward for sending them 50-60 quid. So that was a shit time. And then my sponsor at the time got a couple, and he sent me one for lols to build on stream. And I was like, no. That I tried it. I tried my best for lols, but it just didn't work. So, and then I was sent this one by Gonzo, and again, bad times. Bad times indeed. But good news, the next kit that we're looking at is going to be something slightly better. So this is a reminder to everybody that knockoffs out there can be really bad, and to avoid them where possible, do your research, ask around, you know, if you're in a community or whatever, get their get some recommendations of and whatnot, and every single one of you that's had this will agree with me when I say to people, do not buy this kit knowingly thinking that you're going to have a good time, because you're not. It's terrible. By all means, if you want to get one to you know, find out for yourself, do it, but this thing is sad. And I mean, I could pose it next to my master grade just to make my master grade feel better about itself, because I think it's common that the Kyrios is the least favorite of the master grades. Even I think it's fine, but I do like the Dynames and the Virtue, but this is crap. It's crap. So we're going to take a look at this knockoff tomorrow. Challenge: how does it react to Tamiliner? Oh yeah, whole thing's ABS. This is going to be good. Never ever put this stuff on bare plastic, especially bare ABS, because it crumbles the plastic. I'm trying to find a panel line now. My God. Yeah, it's rubbish. It doesn't even panel line well. Like, you know, it's just rubbish. I mean, I'm just throwing this on because I don't care. I panel line after painting anyway. Because I have my methods and my processes, and doing it like this isn't it whatsoever. This is a what not to do situation. There's hardly any panel lines to take advantage of, to be honest. we shall return. So I'm going to leave that to dry. It normally only takes about 20 minutes anyways. It's not like it's a major deal, but I'm going to leave that to dry overnight. And we're going to come back tomorrow and clean it up and see if any of it's just crumbled or spidered or broken or collapsed the plastic. It's also a hand grenade as well, which makes posing it real fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna have it in this like just floating pose. I guess it's sort of gravitating towards that. It's not great. But we're gonna clean this guy up tomorrow. Just go over it with some alcohol, and hopefully nothing's just falling off. But it's all ABS. It's 100% ABS. And Tamiya panel lining doesn't like ABS whatsoever, so but it does depend on the compound, it does depend on the type of plastic, the elements and the science behind it, because there's loads of different variations of ABS and polystyrene, different chemical compounds, so it is by and large best practice to not put enamel fluids onto ABS plastic. It's just science, right? So trust me, if you ever do build an ABS plastic kit and you've painted it and you've top coated it, you can then use the panel liner safely. You can then use the alcohol to take away the excess safely, and then when you're happy with everything, you can then give it another final clear coat and you'll be fine. But someone's actually given this kit a lot of effort and paint and everything else, because the actual promo doesn't look too terrible. So they have given it like they've deleted the mold lines, they've cleaned it up, they've probably scribed out bits and pieces, and I don't know, maybe this is the render for the original print. And they've printed it out so many fucking times that maybe the first batch weren't too terrible, but like after batch 20 or something like that, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. But it is what it is. Rubbish. Burn it. But we're gonna come back to that tomorrow and clean it up and then see what's what. And we're going to build this tomorrow, which is the Gundam Origins RX-782 by XD, I'm assuming. I unboxed this earlier. The video is going to be going up on YouTube tonight, because once the stream's finished, I can continue uploading it to YouTube, where I unboxed the Kyrios, the GTO, and the JMS Mark II, and have a little look and give my thoughts and whatnot. So that's going up later. And we're going to be checking this guy out tomorrow and building this guy, or making a start on it, because there's a lot of parts in here. So I've got a funny feeling this is going to be a good time, considering it's a knockoff. I've heard some good things about this. Oh, mate, but I'm going to call it there because I am really hungry and I need to cook some dinner. I won't be back tonight because I just want to chill out. But yeah, I mean, I might come back. It all depends. If you do see me on Twitch playing the Switch, playing some Xenoblade Chronicles, please pop by and say hello. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. So thank you YouTube, thank you Twitch, thank you guys. Thank you for the new friendships, follows, subscriptions, and all that good stuff. I really appreciate you all. I will be going back to doing 1 to 6 and 1 to 7 sort of streams. At the moment, they're only like 3 or 4 hours long at the moment. I'm kind of It's hot. I'm a bit tired. There's a lot going on, so streams will, like, you know, the longer streams will resume in time. Trust me, they'll be back. But for now, I'm just like, you know, just trying to sort of do this, do that, and still be able to stream and whatnot. So thank you guys. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.